Hey friends, how are you? Tawana here. Okay, I have some tips for you all who have a lot of stresses going on in your life right now, right? Whether you're a mom, you're a dad, whatever. I usually talk directly to my moms here. So I'm going to continue talking to my moms because I identify with you. Let's talk about stress, right? Like limiting stress. This actually can be a very short broadcast by the time I tell you what not to do in order to limit stress in your life, but we're going to make it last like for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Here's the thing. Don't do this. Don't be a professional crammer. I admit that's what I am. I cram. It's this college mentality that I don't think I just, I've never shaken that, right? Like, I do plan, but there's something about like doing things at the final minute that I enjoy. I don't know why I enjoy it. Um, and it actually creates unnecessary stress, right? So you have your planners, you outline everything, but then there are times when you're just not as organized. So I have a couple of things to say about that. First of all, you do want to stay relatively agile, okay? If you are a mom who has a lot going on, especially if you're a mom who has a child with special needs like myself, where you don't know what the day to day is going to look like, you do need to kind of remain a bit flexible. The caveat to that is that you want to make your life as easy as possible by trying to put some controls in there and organizing it, as much as possible, but not to the point where you're rigid and you're going to get stressed out because you didn't get it done because whatever's going on with your kids. And sometimes that happens. We get so upset that we can't get something done because our child is having a moment. You have to stay agile. We have to stay agile and we have to stay flexible in order to limit that stress, right? Okay, here's the other thing. When you cram, right? When you cram, do you know what I mean by cramming? Cramming is like waiting to the last minute to do something. So this week, my intention was not to cram these things in this week. But because I had a lot of things going on, I was coming back from travel and I had about four different events happening this week, all in succession Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had absolutely no choice but to cram it all in because Tuesday I got back from Mexico. Prior to coming back from Mexico, I was planning for Mexico for other people as well as myself. I was taking care of my family. So sometimes, you can't avoid that. And so by the time I actually got back, I was tired from flying. I had to get back to my kids. And then I had to really get those other things going. And I had no other choice but to either do them the night before or the day of. And sometimes you cannot avoid that. And the best thing for you to do, this is what I do. This is the self-talk. I will deal with that bridge when I get to it. So I compartmentalize. The thing that I have to do on Sunday, I'm not going to worry about it on Thursday if I've got something that I need to take care of on Friday, right? So the Friday thing gets taken care of Thursday. The Saturday thing gets taken care of Friday. The Sunday thing gets taken care of on Saturday, right? Sometimes you got to walk yourself through it that way. And if you plan ahead that that's going to be your approach, that's what's going to make it easier for you. And then the cramming is a little bit more organized, right? Like I would write my best papers kind of like when I crammed. It's like if I have too much time, I go off track or something like that. I don't stay like succinct. I don't to the point. And so that's why I think that's why I cram it in. I don't know. I might need to go for therapy to explore that. But it's, I've been doing it. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But to relieve your stress, try to be as organized as possible. And you can actually be an organized crammer, but you need to stay agile as a mother, flexible. That's really what I want to tell you. You need to stay flexible in everything that you're doing if you have a lot going on with your child, a lot going on with your house, and cramming might not be the best thing for you if you don't know how to manage it. So hopefully that served you, but make sure you do your best to organize things out as much as possible so that if you have to do something at the last minute, at least you know what it is that you need to do at the last minute and when you need to do it. All right? All right. I crammed in this video before the day was done. Let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment below, and I will see you next time here on the channel. Bye.